There's no doubt this year's Super Bowl week was defined by Kobe Bryant. It got me thinking about the things I get to do. Every day I speak to young men and women who happen to be great athletes. And I think what gets lost in that sometimes is how interesting they can be. I mentioned this a couple of times, certainly on Monday with Kobe. The thing that stood out above everything else, all of his traits, was his curiosity. He had an intellectual curiosity that was tough to match. And a lot of athletes that I've spoken to this week have been impressive in their own right. I think of the humility of Saquon Barkley, who actually said, "Can I call you? I want to find out more about being in this business." And here he is, after his second year in the NFL. But I said, start thinking about these things if this is a career that you want to have. Gardner Minshew, the individuality of him. He came in and he looked like a rock star and a lot of personality there. The humor of Derrick Henry surprised us. He was one of my favorite guests this week. The normalness of Kirk D. Cousins when he came in. And then there are the legends, Big Papi, Deion Sanders, Michael Irvin. I'm privileged. I get to talk to these people every day, and I appreciate that opportunity. We played the interview on Monday, the last time I spoke to Kobe, which was 2 years ago. You know, you can't help but think I'd love to have one more interview with him. But, you know, you were able to talk to him, and you talked about interesting things. I talked about his daughter in the first minute of that interview, and he was so proud of all of those daughters. But, you know, that influence has been felt on a generation of athletes. We had everybody who was impacted by Michael Jordan, and then now you have this next wave of athletes who all have Kobe Bryant stories. You know, David Ortiz, Big Papi, came on and he said he was like, you know, the kid who goes to the ice cream truck when he saw Kobe Bryant. And he said, I'm growing up in the Dominican Republic and I wanted to play basketball. Derrick Henry said he was at the ESPYs and he saw Kobe and he said he couldn't go up to Kobe. Here he is. He said, I froze. Kobe walked right by and I didn't say anything. And, you know, he couldn't help but think you'd love to have that moment back. But I think, you know, the lesson that's been learned with all of this is it allows us to reflect, forces us to reflect, whether it's our relationship with somebody that we might not get along with or with our children, what you do, how invested are you with them. And that's a good thing. Tonight, the Lakers will honor Kobe Bryant. And I don't envy them with trying to put this together. And how do you do it in a way that it captures Kobe Bryant? And you can't really capture him tonight in a tribute. How long is the video? Who shows up? It's Hollywood. But you know what? They needed some time. They asked for time. And we were going to have a game on Tuesday. Now you have the game coming up tonight. And I hope it's a night that people can walk away and feel like they captured Kobe Bryant as best they could and had the right people there. Whatever they have in store for us, we'll all be watching.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.